Ay, 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 my tongue. My tongue. 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 I ate two candy. Candy for the tongue. Tongue is unhappy. Doesn't like coffee. Oh. Okay. Why does it say better, better, better? I did say that. Line. I feel it. And you see the line. And I do. How is it? Kitty, how did you come? Not. Meow. Tragedy. What's hit me with your face? So, I remember that Evelyn and Isabela were with us. Who was supposed to be our third wheel? Fourth wheel. And was missing. I already forgot. And at the end of the last stream, I said, I will remember that. And no, you wouldn't. You asshole. Past Nagachi is an asshole. Didn't I do it on? Don't sit on my cable! Unbeaten red. Cat left me because I yelled. I'm sorry I yelled at you, but you sat at my table and I didn't hear the gate. So my table, I need table to be in good position. Last time I hit on even needed them. Maybe we should have someone. No. I guess easy. Now they have to play. What are you playing with though? I feel like she stole one of the toys I hid from her. And she will now lose it now. She always loses toys. Somewhere.
To me like that, you bloody peasant. The guard will throw you out if you kick that ball one. Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
The distant sound was different. What was her problem? You're hiding mercenary?
Looks like I'm not the only one who saw the bounty posting.
Apparently so. And I am regretting it. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Investigate. Tell me about the win.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Oh. Why was Seamus taken?
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
Why not send the city guard?
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Qunari threat, because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
Appeal to the Irish.
The Qunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
I will bring Seamus back.
The boy will be home soon enough.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Other intentions.
That corner looks dusty. How embarrassing.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Oh, Wounded House.
So, Isabela, you're a captain.
That's right, big girl. What of it?
I don't remember your name on any registries. Every ship that docks has to declare.
I never docked. And you're no port authority.
And you are no merchant.
Ooh, scrutiny.
I wonder if Isabela could, would she join Lord Thornton? It's a good song. She sat on it once and I already figured.
And the world's rid of one more Qunari.
No!
Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
He looks
That one
different.
of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat?
He looks different. Is it because of some mod I have? Leave him alone. What's going on here? Back off. It's my house.
Sounds like he doesn't want to go with you.
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
You call it a fight? That's enough. Me. I stand for all of us.
Yes, that they guide you. There! What to worry about?
You've got to regret it!
A waste of life, but not my choice.
Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
Then we ready ourselves.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Let's finish this! There! Go down! So much blood!
You're pathetic!
One less to worry about. That's enough! Look at you! So much blood!
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
Wow, you're doing well. Keep it together. There is no time for whining.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
Say your prep!
You've got to finish this! There!
You are not enough. You understand
There! Now you fall! How about you?
What a waste.
I'll deal with this.
Tiny up.
I'll cut you open! Get back! Go down! What a waste! Let's finish this! Now you fall!
Pitiful.
Let's finish this! That's enough!
Anders is doing better than I thought he would.
A shard never lied, never coddled. You were worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
Okay. Investigate. You knew the Kunari before.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this... a shard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again, to escape the keep and my father. A shard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
You're an old friend.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
Do you want to bury Ashard?
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of a shard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
Your father is worried.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, a shard is dead. It's not right.
I will get you back. Wait for a while.
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your whim, Sarah.
Me too, love the body. So what? A shot? Solve a shot? Or not? Or he was like the reason of didn't abandon yet everything. Why this game has to be a tragedy? Why couldn't be a comedy?
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Hey, there's this one.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him. Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawke, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
It was my honor. It's a few soldiers doesn't death. He survived.
There were complications, but I was privileged to keep your son from harm.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
You get more points. This is really not my affair.
Forgive me, this is a private concern of yours.
Your actions are appreciated. The Seneschal will see you out.
Yay! 3 points of friendship with Isabela. How many do I need? So, I need to check over. Oh. The bomb. I think the bomb is the There's a different friendship. They're not something. Everybody. Oh, I like the quest will not disappear from Hawk's Journal revealing this line will redirect Hawk to his channel. I think that Isabela can easily get right for seeking diplomatic options.
Not going to happen.
Even though
To do it?
we mostly did a lot of the quests. I don't remember if some quests are complete. No, because I didn't play this game so long, but I don't remember if I got everything the quest at once already. Where is the I know why Isabela gets friendship from refusing to that. Because she herself ran away from. Ah! How dare you! I didn't say. I forgot that I need to save every time before I leave the location. So the game would crash on loading screen.
You have my gratitude. Better that you were...
That should... do it.
So we'll leave Adeline here, where she belongs. Who level? You! Barik is a bard. Barik is a bard. Technically. It's a bard not in Dragon sense, but in the D&D sense. So he having a music buster. Nobody put in long hours like a dwarf. So he's hard work. Maybe even too hard work.
What?
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
Barik, can you be less dramatic? I'm starting to suspect that all the stuff that happened in Purple didn't actually happen. If not Inquisition trying to bullshit that they did happen, it wouldn't be a problem.
I need to find my wife. Will no one help me? What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
What?
We're done here.
What an asshole!
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
If there's something I can do, pay me instead. I'm interested in the bounty. I have to avoid the diplomatic office.
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
Lol.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
She's your wife, not a dog.
At least a dog could be trained.
Oh!
Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Investigate. Her family is suspicious.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Is Ninette in danger?
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's their own doing. gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
Don't you want her back?
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
You're a terrible husband. And you wonder why she's gone.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
When did you last see Ninette?
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
You're vile, I won't stop.
You don't even care if your wife's alive or dead. I'm not helping you.
So, you'd leave her to die just to spite me? If you reconsider, talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. Yes, Ninette visited whores. They even send her flowers. To our home! And you wonder why I hate her!
Welcome, merchant.
This is how I got points. Fight and Isabela. Isabela, you will be my friend soon. Oh no, Varric is not friendly enough. We have to grease Varric a bit. But I feel like she would become my friend if I did nothing. It's probably... I don't know anyone who never managed to become Varric's friend. Can you even become his rival? And is it even possible? Technically it is possible. I never saw anyone do it. The rival Varric here or also all peaceful care considered how the rival system is written.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Lol.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him. He reminds me of someone. Jethan? Have you seen Ninette lately?
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Do you think she left Ghislaine?
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
The mods I have installed sometimes really give justice to some of the entities. Like Jedan, he looks so hot. Now, could Ninette be in trouble?
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
That's Ghislaine's focus.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
You seem fond of me, then.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Or she isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
That was a great help. Plus, Emmerich needed to offer. I will find them.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
See. Oh, wait.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Oopsie daisy, maybe I should take him on his offer. It's only available now? Save, I'll take this one tomorrow. Okay. Comedy! No, to lift the mood. Wait. If Veilguard is
I've
going...
always wondered, why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital.
Lol.
Also, embarrassing.
If Veilguard is living up to the spirit of Dragon Age 2, does it mean that Veilguard is a tragedy? It is a tragedy. I am weak. I have enough tragedy. Why can't I live my hero fantasy? Like, I know that it's party and talking stuff in school, but I would really prefer to be able to change something for the better, and it would stay fixed. Even Inquisitor was fed up with that. The Inquisitor we play tries to fix everything, and then everything breaks again. Like, why not? Everything in this open world can stay safe. Perpetual state. Who the fuck are you?
That's enough! Let's finish this!
Someone will search for the Templar here.
Get back! I'll deal with this. Boy, nicely done.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Just the person I was looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Waste of time? Oh, but why were you investigating?
Why did you even bother?
This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk. What?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
I agree! Maybe Maren. Hey.
Mages routinely flee the circle. Perhaps Maren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him. Perhaps her disappearance is linked.
Can't you track Maren down?
Doesn't the circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Of course not. Also, Anders is standing right behind me and looking at you and trying to not be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Also, if he manages not to be suspicious, he just learned a very valuable piece of information. That Templars listen to rumors and know that those tunnels are used for smuggling mages. Maybe they should pick a new tunnel. Have you gone to the guard?
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
Okay. Circle is not a home, though. Circle mages are actually locked inside. Anyway. Why Kirkwood doesn't have their own investigator? Like, are we poorer than Tevinter here? Like, why Tevinter has investigators, Nev Gallas, and Kirkwood has squad? Some random Templar who decided to be the detective. Could they be dead?
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
This is suspicious.
I don't like the sound of this.
Neither do I, Syrah. but I cannot carry on. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown? I should look into that.
I heard it before. My bad. Pile bone. I wonder what happened. What did I do?
I shit you not, Ravani. It was this big.
There's no way. Impossible. I've had hundreds of those in my hands, and they're never that size.
Would I lie about something so critical?
Yes.
I can't stand it anymore. What are you two talking about?
We're discussing knives, of course. Well, daggers, technically. I never remember the difference. Why? What did you think we were talking about?
About dicks! Because Anders is always a dirty mind. Like all of us. No shame, Anders. You are no better than me. Oh. Demon! Oh, no.
Go down!
Must be a lesson to future generations. I'll make you cry, your mother.
That's enough! Go down!
Hi.
I'll deal with this. I'll deal with this.
Abominations are the worst.
Something is going on here, and I don't like it.
No shit, Honor. Demons? Abomination? Something is wrong. This is fun.
Watch your step. All set.
You tell them to watch their steps about the trap that is behind the wall?
Now you fall. That's enough. One less to worry about. I've got a little something for you. Hit me.
That's cool. Life is fun. This is why women hate men.
That ring looks Orlesian.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
I thought for a second that my skinny disappeared. Oh, still there. I thought okay, but I disappeared. Will I live with this tinnitus for the next part of my life? Already a second day. More like day and a half. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ. What is this game? Nothing. Want to play in peace. That much. Ask for. Even without the mod, it crashes a lot. Of course, I entered tank and so it saved automatically. There are some locations that save automatically. Sometimes when you enter an area, you get an automatic save too, so yeah. And depends data happen.
So, a human, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
The human says,
You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad.
You could have just stopped me, Blondie.
Why waste a perfectly good setup?
Lol.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I did what I could. Yes, they're probably dead. The killer won't get alive.
This isn't over. I'm going to get the bastard that did this.
I know how you feel, Sirrah. I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
I wonder how Grace is doing. Do you think they got away?
I don't know. I hope Karak will never say hi to you again from the afterlife.
You have kept my secret well. No one in the Order knows I stood by while our own were murdered. It is far harder to hide it from myself.
I don't know what to say. I owe you everything. What those blood mages wanted to do to me.
I have told the Knight Commander of your service.
What?
She commends your quick thinking and has agreed to keep the lad Karen around for observation.
What? What? How did I get the dialogue? Tell me about Meredith.
I've heard a lot about the Knight Commander. What's she really like?
She is not an easy taskmaster, but it is not an easy task. I would not have liked her when I was younger. I thought mages deserved a softer touch.
Stop!
But Meredith is never fooled by a sweet face. She always sees the demon behind it.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Oh, in my past I believed that mages need to softer touch, and now I saw the truth. Here's a perfect example of radicalization. And he also makes me mad. Because he's me. He's me, that's why I'm mad. He's gullible, and he's an idiot, and he doesn't get it. He needs a strong push to realize he was in the wrong. And even then, it takes him ages to unlearn everything. Tell me about yourself.
You sound Ferelden. How did you end up here?
I was in the Circle Tower in Ferelden when Uldred summoned his demons. I was held in a cage for... I can't even say. Weeks? Months? It was one unending nightmare. I watched what those mages did, what they became. I would gladly give my life to avoid seeing that again.
Shut the fuck up. Also, he says it with a straight face in front of Anders. And there is no acknowledgement whatsoever that they are standing in front of each other. Like, this is what I am talking about when I say that this game lacks reactivity of the NPCs. This needs reactivity, like some quote from Anders. They know each other. Why can you even take Anders to the gallows? Why is Cullen not telling anyone that Anders is in purple? What's going on? Like, why they keep ignoring each other? Anyway. He was in the cage for weeks and months and he saw what that mages did. But didn't you see how the mages were killed in front of you? Like, didn't you see that? Like, were you blind? Didn't you see the bodies? Like, I saw plenty of the bodies when I was there. Plenty of the bodies of poor little mages. So what do you think they were doing? Helping? If they were helping, they wouldn't be dead. Do you like being a Templar?
What's it like being in the Order? Do you feel you're accomplishing anything?
It's like being in a
The
cult.
Templars are not a good choice for anyone who requires a strong sense of achievement. It is a losing battle. Every day new mages are born in Thedas. Every day those born a dozen years ago come into their power. The best we can do is to contain the threat and recruit more to fill our own ranks when they're emptied.
The best we can do is contain the threat. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Hey, he sounds exactly like Netanyahu. I just realized that right now. This is the exact thing. Every day there are new of them born, and then when they grow up, they join evil terrorist organizations that want to destroy our perfect Israel. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly the same rhetoric. That's why being an extremist is bad. I never thought that I would be able to compare the situation of mages in the south, at least, in Dragon Age games, to the situation of Palestinians. Like, aren't circles basically concentration camps? Like, aren't they? They are not even open air. They're like towers, usually, or some buildings. They maybe sometimes have courtyards where you can just go outside, but in most cases, they don't. Only in the north, magic is somewhat accepted, which is also bizarre when you take Cassandra into consideration because she is from Nevada. She's from family of dragon slayers, and she's from the country that has the Grand Necropolis. And her attitude towards magic is bizarre. Like, I know that it's motivated because of her trauma and what she saw when she was younger, but it doesn't mean it's how everyone is. Like, having powers doesn't mean that you automatically become evil or use them for bad stuff. Like, if that were true, nobody would be nobles, because being a noble means power, and power means that you can use it in bad way, and usually nobles are not good people, but, you know, there are some regular nobles that just live by and govern their little farm that people are working on. I know that the noble doesn't do anything there, and is living off of the work of the peasants, which is exploitation. But compared to those nobles that, like, try to actively kill people or something, it's lesser evil. But yeah, the assumption is, like, the comparison is the same. Like, you, as a noble, you have powers and you can use them in the bad way or a good way. You can use your power to influence society in a bad way or in a good way. You can elevate people or you can trample over them. The same with magic, the same with swords. Like, why is South so backwards? Well, that explains why Andraste was not from the south. She was from Tepinter, and she was born a slave of her. I always thought that she was born... Wait, didn't Dragon Age Origins say that she was born in an Avar tribe? Why there is a secondary account of her being born a slave? Ah no, there is like several different accounts of where she was born, who she was. I guess that Tevinter would prefer her to be born a slave or something, or maybe they wouldn't. That depends if they want to be ashamed. very much. I remember that she was an alpha girl with that family and was always close with spirits. It wasn't Dragon about it. That account of her being born and having her on stage is kinda fun. Anyway, never mind. The point is, being an extremist that thinks other people living their lives and being born with whatever power they get are evil and a threat is genocidal rhetoric. Why this game is still trying to bullshit that mages are as much evil as the Templars are. Kirkwall is probably the best example here because Kirkwall is built on a huge fucking ceremonial site. It literally is the place where the most bad people will be because most of the demons are here, whispering every day to your ear, trying to turn you into an evil black man. Bypassing the whole idea that not all blood mages are bad, you know. Like Meryl is a perfect example. She's the sweetest blood mage who will ever made. But then the game throws at you so many blood mages that are evil, awful, and whatever that you kind of forget that normal blood mages exist. And also there is Fenris and the Magisters that use blood magic to control people. Blood sacrifice. Kill slaves. Well, let's say that blood magic is not really a thing that can be said to not be a little bit bad. But so is the death magic and entropy and stuff, but everyone doesn't have an issue with it because it uses mana. When you use blood, it's suddenly a problem. Blood magic has some unique spells that only exist for blood magic, but it doesn't mean that the entire discipline is bad. Anyway. Templars evil. Mages not evil. Mages oppress group. BioWare, can you understand it? Finally, because it gets super annoying when you force the grey morality onto this entire concept when there is no grays. Like, how many blood mages is there? There is, in like 1,000 or 10,000 mages, there's like maybe 5 blood mages. Order needs to change.
You have to admit, the Templars have brought some of this hatred on themselves.
Sure.
That is the popular school of thought, no?
It's the truth.
It used to be that Templars were welcomed wherever they went, for defending people from dark magics. Now the townsfolk are as likely to slam their doors as offer us a bed. The image of the poor, chained apprentice is a powerful one, and one the mages are more than willing to exploit.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Just look at Nevada, Antiva, Underfell, where magic is used freely. Do you have a rampaging demons and blood mages there? No, the only blood mages are in Tevinter because Tevinter was always a fucked up place. Also, mages didn't even used to rule Tevinter. Tevinter's magisters didn't used to be mages. They were slowly replaced by mages until Magisterium became synonymous with powerful mages. But before, Magisterium was full of regular people, not mages. So, is it mages that are evil? Or people exploiting the system? Fuck you. They're going out. I wish that I was so smart when I played this game for the first time. I sometimes even agreed with Templar, some of their stupid bullshit ideas. I feel dirty because of it, but I also, well, that's part of growth. Some of us just needed to be bigots once, and then have their eyes open to be good people, or strive to be good people right now. Also, 3 points per hour. How many quests there are? I even remember Trask as a good Templar, because I had a completely different mindset when I played this game for the first time, and I put Trask in a good Templar form. But now, when I listen to the bullshit he spouted at me, I was like, no, you are not a good Templar, fuck you. Okay, so the only missions left, unless I missed some. Business and home way and errand letter, they do find the good. This has otherwise have active good and much for the monkey active, the first exercise also now. Also start with 544 34. After 30 out here was sister more with this is full marvelous circle. This is this here. That's working. But absolutely great. All fail. Find the box in the table in the system. Table can be found. Taking the system. Looking to the system. I think that's good. Looking for. Kan ada main use all.
Up and around Atishan.
I don't see.
It doesn't look that bad.
Oh.
What's it supposed to be?
If you can't tell what
Oh, enemy.
I can't thank you enough for letting me come here.
Oh,
But it hasn't been quite what I thought.
oopsie, I got that. How are the nightmares? Are you sorry, Thing? No time to talk.
Has the Keeper been able to help with your magic?
Sadly, his is not a problem we've encountered before. I'm studying our ancient writings, but it is a slow process. His human blood makes it difficult to train him.
You know, when I lived in Kirkwall, I felt like everyone could tell by my face I was an elf. Now I understand how easily I passed. It's harder here.
Still, we appreciate you bringing him here, friend. We would not see a son of our tribe suffer alone. Please, accept this as our thanks.
Something wrong, Paul? It's meant to be a ball.
Okay, I guess Fenris just got a free magic isn't that bad experience. But where's that elf? Maybe I learned it that this was fun. Maybe. Oh.
Up and around Atishan, stranger.
Here. Partitioning. I did dark epiphany, but it's not there. No, yet. Blind. That's fine. Okay. First side, Goofy. Hey, we did Goofy. Why? Let's give this. Oh. Finally, and this. Nice time. This is the instead of booty, I have red hand. But the repentance, I really want to. And the guy that is for the life source. Yes, no. This is fine, but with the fashion game. That's just important. Even killing all the guns at night is oh.
What a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that, I guess.
Here, one of our quests. Looks sad down there.
Now you fall! You're pathetic! You're gonna regret it! I'm at you! That's enough! Go down! Let's finish this! I'll deal with this. Go to the face! Go to the face! Now you fall! Let's finish this! Get back!
I think you've got enough coin together. Get in on the expedition. We ought to go see my brother.
Later. You're doing all the quests, right? They're gone, please. I also. Very cute to see. I also. Nevada. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets, and even the meanest villagers, to the glittering golden olives of Magi in Counterland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast metropolis of Nevada City. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Nevarans do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve the bodies, seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Nevarans take construction in their homes quite beyond, and these become incredible palaces filled with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms. After this island, have only for. Oh yeah, one mistake I made is that when I was talking about how magic is overall accepted in the North, it's not actually that simple, because Rebane is under the Kunari occupation, so magic no. But there are still seers, and there are like circle magi, but they are like more loose. with the Seers still doing their indigenous magic stuff. And in Antiva, apparently mages can be crows and nobody bats an eye. In Nevada you have Grand Necropolis, and I suspect a regular circus too, so 50-50 on Cassandra. Why she doesn't like magic that much. But is also not an extremist like the Templars in the south. And Underfelt is basically Grey Warden area, so mages are free. The only place where mages have any political power is Tevinter and maybe Antiva if the person, like the mage, is from the... Like, it depends if Antiva really believes in taking away the noble titles from the mage children or whatever that. Like, like Kirkwall definitely believes in it because your hero of Ferelden, the mage, lost the title of Amel noble because of being a mage, technically, or maybe because the family went into bankruptcy. Either case is valid. Enigma of Kirkwall, I wondered when you will come back. It is as we thought. The quarries of Kirkwall were found after the city was sacked by the Imperium and after they started to construct the city. The Imperium found the mineral wealth, not the indigenous people. The histories give conflicting accounts on who lives here before the Imperium. Some say the Alamari, some say the Deepas. We do know it was the barbarian people who had little need of the metals in the hills. So why did the Imperium come here in such force? It is hard to disprove Brother Mikhail's theory that the natural harbor would be important for their army, but Magisters ruled not common men. What barrier would a simple seaport have? The wars with the Alamari wouldn't start until centuries later. Each clue we find only leads to more questions that will not give up.
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
He smells death! I didn't know you were such a good tracker. No, I guess it's a given. With you being the runaway slave. Let's become good at it. Why there's a hanged man here? Visualization that people kill themselves in those mines. Oh, lovely. When I tell the tale of slaying the dragons, I'll make them 3 times taller. I hope you don't.
When I tell the tale of slaying these dragons,
Let's finish this! Get back! Let's finish this! Get back! Go down!
And nobody came with the idea that there is dragon in here somewhere. Like little dragons usually don't appear. There are no big dragons.
Nicely done.
The pointless movie. Hey. Come on.
Let's finish this! Get back! How about you?
Hey, dragons in Dragon Age 2.
Now you fall!
And it's not even a full dragon yet. But it's,
Be right there! Don't worry, I'm coming to help!
it describes dragon, but it's not a dragon. True dragon, big, small dragon, drake. So called drake.
I'm on my way! Go down!
Phew. Now we can
Be
relax.
right there! Don't worry, I'm coming to help! I'm on my way!
I know you're on your way. You don't have to scream it aloud.
Don't worry, I'm coming. Get back!
How do you like playing Dragon Link, Henry?
Now you fall! How about you?
Friendly enough for you?
How about you? Get back! Let's finish this!
When's the fighting start? Yeah, I'm starting to get bored.
Why are you attacking my body?
Line them up for me. I'll take you down.
How about you?
That's the last of them.
Did I say my body? Did I take it back? Big mushroom.
Price and Trusty, you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Slow down. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Investigate. How did this happen?
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter.
Scared out of my wits. I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was. Only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Another survivor?
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You can go now. Run for your life. Enough. Summering did it.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Oh, are we gonna go that way? I've never seen a huge dragon before.
Huh? Well, maybe we will go that way. I will be really unhappy though. And I not go that way. Is that not enough? Here, Henry, do you want to kill a dragon? Do you want to be known as a dragon killer? I don't like this. I hate it here. Die. War. Quest updated. Why had body quest updated? Here, there are two of them. Are there two of them? What is that supposed to do? It also is very visible that they didn't know what to do with the area around. Never.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
We will be careful. What's one more mage? Not if you don't stay quiet.
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the circle I know.
Please don't go that way. I hate it here. Why? I know, because trauma. Trauma is an explanation, not an excuse. What is it like in prison?
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
According to Fenris, the moment mages gain the right to govern themselves, they will all turn into the second Tevinter Imperium. Which is bullshit. The Magisters weren't also the mages before? Magisters are the members of the Magisterium, and Magisterium is a government. So it's a completely different situation than here. Here, mages don't really have rights to their noble titles. They lose their noble statuses when they are discovered to be mages. And even if they retained the noble status, there is too many normal people in the governing bodies of the South to actually recreate how the Magisterium works. Like Ferelden has your typical... Ferelden has typical monarchy with lords owning the land, like the nobles. Like the king only has to deal with the nobles. If he had a few nobles that are mages, it wouldn't make much difference. They only get the vote, but the king has the ultimate voice. In Tevinter, it's more like a democratic system, where Magisterium is the more powerful part of the government. There's also the lower part of the government that doesn't have as much power as the Magisterium, and there's also the Archon above them that is kind of like a president. So it's a completely different system. It's not applicable here. Why did it change?
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
Okay, so they were trying to basically control the nobles. Weren't they defeated?
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
Are the Magisters so terrible?
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
How do you know that?
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
Basically, in Tevinter, being a Magister is like being a politician. Being a politician already gives you a lot of power, but if you're a powerful politician, it's even more. This is a completely different situation than in the South, where structures of power are not exactly the same. We have one monarchy with a king and one monarchy with an empress. And we have circles of mages. Even if some people governing the land were mages, it wouldn't really change anything. And the lords of the land always change. Like, one will be a mage, then he dies, and his kids won't be mages, and so on and so forth. In Tevinter, the main issue was the power-hungry nature of the entire system, and the fact that Tevinter was seeing magic as some kind of status of being a pure blood, like in a Harry Potter game. So they were nurturing those bloodlines to the point that they created a powerful, noble houses that had mostly mages and were flaunting around that they were mages. I wonder what they are doing with the kids that don't get magic, because magic is pretty rare, even I suppose even in the north. I wonder what then the noble children from those houses that can't do magic do. How is it in Abisko?
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
Not all mages do that. So this is the answer, and they should be punished.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She freed our people as well, but it was your chantry that undid that.
And who enslaved us in the first place? Don't be naive. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
Andraste freed the slaves, and then the chantry enslaved the elves. And then the chantry enslaved the elves again. And then Fenris was like, well, guess who enslaved us first? And don't be naive. Fenris, I don't know if you know about this, but Gaulish elves date farther back than the Winter Imperium. So if you want to blame someone for slavery, maybe you should blame Evanuris. It's wrong to oppress mages. The circle doesn't work. The circle is necessary. Do I get any points for friendship or whatever from this conversation? Oh shit. With Fenris in the party, earn points depending on your answer. For the most pick, it wrong to oppress mages, plus 15 rivalry. But the least pick, the circle doesn't work, plus 5. I was acting for him to be my friend, like, so fine. Why did I even come with him here? I should have avoided this place.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Now I got a plus 5 points. I should have left you at home. That was interesting conversation, but unfortunately not a conversation I want to have with Fenris. And Fenris is like, well, I don't see oppression here. I only see fear and danger. Well, Someone could have said the same for the elves. Even though they are oppressed. Like, this is such a hypocritical. Like, you come into a place that screams oppression, and you say, I don't see oppression here. I just see fear and danger. Like, I could do the same. Go into the alienate or into the slave places in the winter, whatever the name is, and say, I see no oppression here. I only see fear and danger because of possible uprising. Like, Fenris, can you not? Go first to Hightown. I will leave him at home and then we'll go to the gallery.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
Lord, what?
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
Keeper dragons are extinct! Why do you think we are living in a dragon age? Do you think that the Divine named the entire era Dragon Age without a reason? Like, what were you thinking? Like, this era is named Dragon Age because of the discovery of the living dragons again. Hubbard, you are willfully ignorant or an idiot. It should be fine. I don't envy them. They won't be safe.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Okay. Even though we can offer something. I mean, I heard about it. And I read about it in season fiction, but I never actually picked that up. Why so generous?
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
Good feeling about it. Doesn't mean I will lose all the money or not. I accept. As long as I'm paid up front, I will do it for the war. I can't believe there's nobody reacting to it. Really, there's nobody here that we are in any way. Oh wait, there's one. If Hope requests to be paid up front, if everything body friendship with 5, Adeline rivalry with 5. Hope does it for the workers, it results in Adeline friendship plus 5. Okay. Well, maybe I made another mistake.
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We'll replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there. But it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's do it again. I will leave family first, and then go to Vtuber. I will go straight to the fucking... Oh, as this Viscount's and switch the party. I will take other business. I am building up points. I want everyone to be my friend at the end of this. Where go to that stupid bottle?
That corner looks dusty. How embarrassing.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Oh, Catholic therapy, Catholic country. I don't like them. Country is evil.
I've been waiting most of the day.
Where's that stupid bottle? Moment for here is the boss. It was so close, it's so far away.
How much longer do I have to wait? Good day to you, Sarah. Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Ah, there's 5 here. Okay.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
He's in your fault, Wesley. What about me? Dwelling on the dead husband?
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
That's okay. Zalski's with the Maker.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
Me neither.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
Country is very Christian church. Especially with the maker. This isn't about...
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
You think you let Wesley come?
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
At his behest.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
Your heart needs to remember that if you didn't do it, he would become a ghoul, and we didn't have any Grey Wardens around. Will you leave to be captain? So the captain is in my pocket. He will be trouble from now on.
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate. Besides, I'll be making a patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
Good work, I'm proud of you. I'm glad I won't lose you. Just don't spout laws at me. There is a clear option that she doesn't swing that way. Sadly. I mean, you can try.
I look forward to working with you. Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it? Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawk. It's where I should be.
I don't know why it was bugged before, but now it's not bugged and we got +10.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
What about...
I think I found something of yours. I didn't expect to see this again. Thank you.
Your name Elsis? Why did that woman was going around with a pommel? Is the pommel what I think it is?
How much longer do I have to wait?
We nearly did all the missions. One. We go to Hubbard is his name. He's exploiting my people, so we'll get another 5 points from Aveline.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Or she would turn the Aravel around. That was very appropriate.
Did you want buttons?
I forgot about Ghislaine. I was supposed to tell him about his wife.
I need a drink.
So drink, you asked me.
I solved your problem.
Yay.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
It should be fine. They won't be safe.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Valroyo. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
I will do it for the workers.
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there. But it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Aha, this is now.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
On her severed hand. It doesn't matter.
Just know that she will not return.
It's better this way. Our marriage has been in shambles for more than a decade. I'll send the ring to her family. With luck, it will appease them. Thank you for all your help, Sarah. Make her watch over you.
Welcome, merchant. Well, good luck to you then. Hey, Franz. You're Rick.
Hey! Why Isabela would have arrived early when you offer the workers a raise?
Absolutely.
That's
See you there.
unbelievable, Isabela. Is it because she prefers to get money than give money? Is it because she hates honest work? They're not going in that way. Not yet, at least. That's the final quest. Act 1. We have to survive Gallows without Fenris to make comments about how the prison isn't oppressing the mages. I wonder how he would react if Anders or Hawk dared to even go into the alien age, look at the oldest elves living in poverty around and say, I see no oppression here.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
What were they talking about?
The first enchanter does not wish me to sell merchandise.
If there's a list, I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I promised.
I didn't listen to what they were talking about. Talking about where the elves live.
It's no different than anything else.
Shut the fuck up! You're the only free person here. There's a really cool fanfiction, which makes Fenris go to the gallows and just stay there for hours on end and observe. And when he's observing, he has thoughts. And when he sees that NPC that is going around saying that that Circle is not a prison, it's in a scene where she's going around but not alone. She's going around with a Templar, like basically being hanging on his arm. And that's a really great fanfiction because it allows Fenris to observe the entire space for hours and come to his own conclusions and draw on his own experiences from his past. So he compares that NPC hanging on the arm of a Templar to a most favored slave that were treated better than the others because they were basically accepting the situation they were in and selling themselves, kind of. Because it also happens in those kind of situations. I can imagine that in Neverwinter there would be elves that would try to be the best servant slaves to their masters in order to be treated better. Like some people would do that just for less suffering. That you do everything about it because we can really manage like work. Master. Where I was going home.
For elders taking my word.
I think you let this get away from you.
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
Ferelden, ain't you? Let me get back to work.
You're Ferelden, aren't you? Seems like there's more here than in Denver.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Lol.
Why?
Just... never mind.
LOL!
You should be ashamed.
Are those my minors?
What would your mother say about this?
sorry, Miss Hey, this the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
What the fuck?
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
The mine is safe now. You have had your fun. Get back to the state.
Shuffle off to the mine. And let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
I could protect you. How about if you work for me?
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well, I
trust these teas, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
I guess I just put some people into unsavory work. Should I feel bad or should I feel good about it?
Andraste's grace be with you.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be. But that does not diminish your kindness.
What was it doing in the Viscount cave though? I never paid attention to where all those items were located. Now, some of them seem a little bit suspicious. Mario is nearly at 4. He got lots of points on others. Arik is sufficient of light. Level 5 for 1. I don't know if I found it. I know that I am pushing it. They wanted to do all the quests. All of them. All of them. There are people here now. This guy is here. I'm here, quality. Here you are. Why these remains are imported to some Darish elf? Huh?
If you're wise, you'll stay far away from Merrill. No shame.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be. But that does not diminish your kindness.
Wait, what? I just gave him a body and he was like, oh yes, I lost this. What the fuck? The only mission left is the start cave and longbow, friends in low places, and the deep objectives. Where do I even have this bow? Did I leave it at home? I left a lot of stuff at home. Where's the bow? Where's the bow? Oh. Hello? This quest item?
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company mercenaries had it.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead.
but I did think of it.
Okay, in that case, is the bow special?
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
So the bow is yours?
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the chantry before I could show him.
Tell me of your grandfather.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
I wish I could have helped. That's always better than a family using to avenge them.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them. To save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
Plus 10 to friendship. Next time we'll do the expedition.
Well, well. Now it's beginning to all make sense.
Do I know you?
I know him. I thought Bartrand told you to clear off, Dougal.
Calm yourself, Varric. I just wanted to meet your brother's new business partner.
I am not a partner yet. He was very eager. What does he?
That remains to be seen.
And that's what I need to talk to you about.
Dougal's one of my dear brother's ex-partners.
Bartrand turned aside my offer of help, even though I had the coin to spare. Thing is, I still think it's a promising venture. The fool won't let me invest, but if someone like you invested on my behalf...
Why can't you invest?
Bartrand was pretty desperate for help. He must have had a good reason to turn you down.
You did. We had a disagreement.
They tried to kill each other.
Well,
You've met Bartrand, yes? Someone would need the patience of a Bronto not to want to kill him. But what's done is done. Now his pride won't let him take my coin, even if it ruins him.
what do you get out of it?
Just what kind of terms are we talking about here?
I give you what Bartrand needs. Bartrand thinks it's your coin. Then when the expedition's done, you pay me back double.
I already have like triple, or even 4 times, 5 times what you want. If they pay this guy. Maybe having more people wouldn't hurt, right?
What do you think?
Hard to say. Dougal's never done me any harm.
See? There you go.
Still don't trust you. You're a sour bastard as my brother without the family connection to make it easier to swallow. Do what you like. I came to you, not to him. But we do need the coin.
Will he join the expedition though, or only get profits? Focus on. Cái gì sẽ riêng hả? You don't need the coin, buddy. You already have like 250. You're rich. Hello, Kalasa. How are you today?
If Bartrand doesn't want your help, neither do I.
Think you can come up with a coin all on your own, eh? Fair enough.
Hawk will find a way.
Really? From what I can tell, it seems your friend enjoys spending coin more than saving it. You change your mind? Come talk to me. I doubt this expedition is going anywhere in the meantime.
So the quest doesn't disappear until either I go start the expedition or give me what he wants. I already have 300. This is a lot. I still can. Oh, my inventory is 54. I can sell stuff, people, in high place. I don't need. Sell some.
You want daggers?
I don't want daggers.
Got them too.
Barrack, where did you get off to? And what are you planning?
Bertrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
Then you agree? I feel so welcome. It's about time.
So we're partners?
That depends. You got the coin we need?
What do I get in return?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
Why so much coin?
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
Then, here you go.
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bertrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
I have maps. You don't know of one?
These might be just what we need.
What's this? 3? 4 entrances into the deep roads, all in the free marches? Where'd you get these?
Didn't I tell you we could find a Grey Warden? Mother didn't raise a fool. Well, she didn't raise 2 of them.
Well, color me astounded. We just pick the most promising one and go. Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least. Let me know as soon as you're ready and we'll head out.
And this is how everything starts. Now, who I should take with me to the expedition? Varric is a must.
Just keeping the peace.
Meryl is a must because I want her with me. The last slot is basically who comes. Maybe I should just take Fenris with me, unless we get some stuff. Like, I don't want to get the rivalry point by accident. Yeah, I can get other shit. But she's a guard captain now. I couldn't possibly take her with the expedition. Could I? Understand. But rivalry plus 10 with Mariel. Fenris plus 10, rivalry plus 100. Rivalry plus 5. Maybe I should just avoid taking them with. Oh, I will just leave Anders, Evelyn, and Fenris behind.
No?
This should I take some?
Nothing new today.
Okay, from all of my companions, I have to leave behind 3 of them to explore. I don't want to get any rivalry points. And with Mario, I have to pick the response I usually wouldn't pick. So who is left? Bethany also stayed behind. I don't know who's left. How many companions left? Okay, if Anders, Aveline, Bethany, and Fenris stay behind, then the only people I can take with me are Sebastian and Isabela. Two rogues, one mage. 3 rogues and 1 mage? Is it really a good idea? Maybe I will just take Isabela with me. She doesn't have any spells. So it will be a team Hawk, who is a rogue, Isabela, who is a rogue, Tarik, who is a rogue, and Mario. Just at least we'll have 2 front fighters and 1 background arrow sticking in the enemy. Anyway, but it will be the next time. Stay here, and next time I will try to remember who I was with. Thank you for dropping by, and see you tomorrow. We can wait. Okay, say hi from me and bye bye.